Hey guys, welcome back in. Going to continue in abandoned mode here. Now it's going to be kind of a shorter stream tonight. I got a bunch of stuff I need to do, so figure I want to get on for a couple hours though and do some working around, see what I can find. First off, I want to grab all the plants at my base, and I think just take right off. Not gonna bother with liquid explosive or anything tonight. I just want to get this stuff squared away first. Collect all this. Yeah, this stuff takes forever to grow. Still got 7 hours left on it. I jumped in this morning, just did a quick harvest. Luckily I don't need too much of that stuff. I think I need like 1600 or something. Not a big amount, so. Whoops. That back over. Okay. Oh, and I gotta sell those off. I think I got a bunch of those relics now. Wrong one. This one. Yeah, I already got a stack of each, so sell those. Yeah, I didn't even do any nanites or anything earlier. I only jumped on for like 10 minutes. Let's see. Oh, I want to get rid of that tainted metal too. Get rid of that Geller. Get rid of that. I should find a spot for these inverted mirrors too. I don't think I have room in here. End up in that I got too much stuff. You know what? I've got a bunch. I'm gonna make up a bunch of these, I think. Make up 19. I'm gonna take them out of here though. And 19 of these. That'll free up a few slots in there. I grabbed way too much of that, didn't I? Yeah, I like to have extra antimatter, just in case I want to make some of those barrels or other stuff. Do that. It's got too much of this stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just toss them in my interceptor. I think it's that one. If I get to a planet and I need them, I can always get it back. I'm gonna start outfitting this thing too. Alright. Switch back to this ship. Is there anything else I want to do when I'm here? Don't think so. Oh, I got freaking even more of them in there. those in there. Keep forgetting I have that ingredient storage that I can use. Alright, at least I got a little bit of room in here now. That stuff in here. Let's put some of those in there too. Yeah, I got all this room, but it's all full of junk. Alright, I think I'm all set. I just want to make sure I switch back to my ship. Alright, we'll go to that last base I put down. So, your bases, last system. Because I think I might end up using this, well, that stasis system, I think I might use it if I like the planets enough. Let's go over here. Figured kind of check this system out a little bit, see what the planets are like, then just start warping around, I guess. Oh, it was this planet. Okay. Yeah, get out of here because there's going to be radioactive storms that fly through. So I just want to delete this base. I'll take a quick little stroll around, see what the planet's like. Go from there. So far, it's not a very nice place to be. Oh, I didn't want to look. Oh, and I don't have any relics on me for it. I gotta remember to start keeping some of those in my ship. I don't think I'm gonna bother with it. Take a peek around though, see if there's anything to dig up. Yeah, at least these mineral formations seem to give you some decent stuff sometimes, so worth grabbing those when you see them. Buried cache over here. Yeah, I was hoping to get on earlier today, you know, like 2 hours ago, but things got sideways, so yeah, I've been trying to get on like around 4. A little behind today. Start late and I gotta jump off early, so yeah, this whole week is kind of up in the air too, so I know on Wednesday I probably won't be on at all. I might miss a day uploading. That's gonna be a really long day. I'll be away for about, I don't know, 16, 18 hours before I even get back home. So a lot of travel. Spend most of my day in the car. It's always a good time. We're getting quite a bit of damaged machinery here, at least.
Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, I just can't stop picking this stuff up. It's all over the place. It'd be nice if they could drop me some upgrade modules that I can use, though. That's what I'd really like, not Starship stuff. Alright. Buried cache. Buried cache that you don't have to dig up. Right, grab that mineral formation. I like how fast that reload is on this. Alright. Well, heck no. I don't think I scanned anything here. I don't need a bunch of scans. I always like to try to get a few of them. The money's nice, or the nanites are nicer. Alright, what else do we have? Doesn't look like too much else. Oh, totally heading the wrong way. And so Bungie did their big reveal for Marathon the other day. Not my type of game, but hopefully they do alright with it. Maybe they can start making Destiny a little better if you get time to work on it. We'll have to see. Oops. Bunch of little rocks here. Yeah. 29,000 for a rock. That. Yeah, I got lucky on those scanner modules. Be nice to find another one that does minerals. Yeah, we don't have any fauna to scan, so you have to rely on plants and minerals. Alright, so let's just crack open that stuff I just got. Actually, let's see. Stack all this stuff together so it's easier for me to count. I install that. Good. Yeah, junk. The worst mod possible. So we'll put that over here. Actually, can I use that there? Good. Yeah, exosuit thing. Alright. Too bad, that was a pretty good little trip. I don't think I hit anything else in this system yet. Frozen. Humid. Yeah, okay, that's his, I thought maybe that was the stasis system, but it isn't. I think I'm gonna, actually, I don't know if I hit the anomaly yet here or not. So take a quick look at the multi-tool and the, grab a backpack slot, head out. I don't think there's anything else I want to see here, so. I want to try to hit more planets, but I also want to kind of speed up the process to the center. So, take a run up, see what the multi-tool is, and grab a backpack slot if it's still there, and head on out, I guess. I was going to stop and maybe use up some of that salvage data, but I think I'll just do one big buy. And I get, you know, around 100 or so. No, I don't remember this. And it's C-class anyway. So, grab my slot, and actually I do have a free slot coming up too. So I'll use that up. I keep forgetting to use these up when I kind of get them out in the wild. I must have got it out of like one of those buried caches or whatever. Gonna take a quick little peek, see if there's a hazardous flora in here. Actually, there is. So actually, I'm gonna go do this. And again, I'm not gonna bother doing the mission. I don't care about the Quicksilver. I have everything unlocked. Well, just about everything. So I don't really need it. Although I might, if I end up making some fancier bases, I might get some Quicksilver stuff. But it's only going to be cosmetic stuff. It's not going to be anything game changing. Got to be cosmetic and building parts. There are a couple things I really like to use that are in the Quicksilver store. Mainly the candelabra, and that's for lighting. So. Alright. Before I run down to that mission though, I do want to grab my backpack slots out of here. Actually, okay, I want to remember the name of this system, that way I can get back there. run in here, grab some free goodies, grab a slot, and then go do this mission thing. Actually, I can probably get another slot at the anomaly here too. I'll do that on my way out. Nothing too crazy. That. Interact with that just to have it. I don't know what's in this system. Oh, 5 big planets. The blue system too. Yeah, it's a good way to, if you don't have the extra hyperdrives, it's a good way to find systems too. Like if you don't have the indium drive, you can always do one of these missions and possibly get a blue system. Couple cubes. There might be a nanite machine back here. Nope. They like their salvage data here. Or, technology. Alright, so I'm gonna head down to that, mission marker, drop down a computer, then go finish the mission there. Yeah, that's just a quick, well, not really quick, but a easier way to get your glyphs. Not sure how many I have now. Technology. No. Standard, knowledge. Yeah, so it's the glyph number 5. Yeah, at least I found a couple of them out in the wild, so I don't mind doing it this way. Oh, chromatic fog. I mean, one of those black and white planets, possibly. I could probably upgrade my pulse drive at some point too, because make this go a little bit quicker. I think I have a couple of them unlocked. Yeah, I have a couple things. Pulse drive power, I need to get that installed. I need to end up switching my ship out actually, so maybe I'll do that this week. I'm still holding out though. I want to get like a like an A-class Explorer to use. Gotta get lucky finding them though. I'm finding everything that isn't a an Explorer, unfortunately. Yeah, these planets I always try to come into kind of slow because I never know. Alright, this is gonna be rings. Alright. You never know what's gonna pop up when you go to land. I think we're still like a couple hundred units away. Gonna be right behind me. Oh, I think I see it. Alright, so I don't want to interact with that. I just want to put down a computer and claim it. There used to be a time where you can just, you know, talk to the glyph, do a reload, talk to the glyph, you know, well, talk to the grave rather. You used to be able to just keep reloading and get all your glyphs at one in one little go, but they changed that. Changed that years ago. Used to be a quick way to get them though. Boy. Oops. I'll just do that, hit leave. Alright, and head back to my ship. A little bit of this. I know I'm kinda... Okay. Yeah, I knew I was under a stack. Oh, now I got too much probably. Grab a little bit more. A little bit more. That way I can make that dihydrogen jelly. Throw that away. Ooh. The plant just tried to kill me. Alright, and I know there's a shelter over here, so I will head over to that real quick. That way I can grab the damaged machinery. And some of these chromatic fog planets can be pretty wild. At least it's something different. It's not like your typical radioactive world or whatever. And sometimes they have really cool animals on them. Oh, Bullcaster. There we go. Hopefully that'll be a decent one. Alright, grab some nanites. I wonder if I can jetpack all the way to my ship from here. Yeah, that's why I like these superheated planets sometimes. That jetpack bonus is really nice to have. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna bother scanning anything. Just head right out. And actually, we can just call the anomaly right in. Yeah, see, if I cared about like the Quicksilver or the rewards, I would end up going through with the mission, but there's nothing I need there. I just made up a bunch of hypercores. Why would I want to get one as a reward? So we'll just go in and cancel that. There used to be an option here to return to your last system, and that's gone now. So I don't know when they changed that. I don't do a lot of the anomaly missions, so like if I were to go down and do this one now, it would probably send me to that same location. So I don't want to bother with that. So cancel that out and run up, look at the multi-tool, and grab a backpack slot. I don't think I've seen anything higher grade than a C-class in here. So I'm not sure if they ever change or not. grab that bow. May... Whoops, wrong one. Open this tech here. Yeah, so I think I've still got more to go. I'm not sure if 60 is the max or not, so... Well, I want to head back towards... See, why am I getting this graphical issue? Alright, so I want to go to that system. Oh, actually, no, I want to go to my base computer. Completely forgot to do that. So your base is Gravetown. Then I want to bring the anomaly in again. I knew there was another step there somewhere. Alright. Go talk to the grave. Alright. Number 5. And just remember to delete this. Anything to scan. There's not typically too much on these planets. Grab a couple. I don't even think there's any flora here. If there is, it's just little tiny things. There's some data that's close by, so I will grab that. We got a damaged tech over there too, so... I'm only grabbing this stuff because it's really close. I'm not gonna roam around here very long. No, I marked that. There it is. Got 2 of them. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Get a few scans in. Go in here and upload those right now. I still have a lot of nanites I need to get. Yeah, luckily nobody discovered this, so get my neonites for that. And actually there should be a waypoint here. that back in. That wouldn't have been a bad planet to set up an activated indium mine on. They do have some crazy storms, but they're typically really easy to get around. And they, you know, they look kind of cool sometimes during the storms. Actually, I should crack open these and see what I actually get. Dirty bronze and lemming. Alright. Oh, that's for an exocraft. What did this give me? Ah, God, just awful. Having the worst luck with those things. Typically, memory fragments give you somewhat decent stuff. Let's see what this is gonna give me. I see, decent. It's low damage though. Better than this one. 3%. First cooldown, don't matter. 1%. Reload time. Fire rate's 11. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay with what I already have. I will, actually, let me do store here. I'm actually gonna put that in one of my other multi-tools, because it's not a bad mod. Put it in this one, I guess. This is one way that you can kind of store stuff for later. Because these aren't bad mods, they're just low damage. If I ever decide to get another multi-tool, they could be useful. Alright. So enough messing around in this system, let's get back to the one I was just in. That way I can continue going towards the center, see what else I can find. No, space stations and previous system. Warp over there. I'm not sure if I got nanites here or not. I did, alright. I can never tell those machines because they always look empty now. They used to have like a little glow to them. And make sure I'm in the right place, and I am. I don't know if I ever actually went down to these or not. I doubt I went to the humid one. So, continue going forward. And let's see here. Again, I'm just using the galactic core as kind of like a guide. That way I know I'm facing the right direction. You can see the core now. Ideally, what I'm looking for, actually, that's a dissident. What I'm looking for are large systems like this, because I need a hot, cold, and a lush planet. Lush planet needs to, hopefully the lush planet has cobalt on it, and I'd like to deal with no sentinels if I can. No aggressive sentinels. I probably could have gone a little bit closer to the core for this, but I also did notice this is a dissident system. That was already discovered by somebody. Alright. That's not gonna work. Yeah, this, actually... I could use that. Yeah, this system ain't gonna work for me at all. So I will run in, use the space station. Yeah, I'm trying not to spend too much time in systems that I know aren't gonna really help me out, so... I'm looking to do stasis device, and this could work for like, actually it wouldn't, but I was going to say a fusion igniter farm too, but I want to just handle one big farm at a time. I don't want to, you know, mess around too much. But this is a dissident system, so I should probably see what they have for a ship and multi-tool. Grab this. Oh, got another exosuits. Use up the free slot. Now, I'm not sure if I have more rows here. I can't remember. I think 60 is the cap, but I'm not totally sure. So using all, I'll check the back room real quick. No nanite machine. I check the back room on this side because sometimes there will be a machine in the back room. If I don't check it, chances are there will be one, so... That old Murphy's Law thing. Come back here. Alright. Oh, there's one over here, though. See, I would have missed out on free nanites. And sell off some of that extra junk. Sell off 3 of those. I'm holding on to those for now because I don't know if... Cause I'd like to keep a stack of them in my storage, so... unstable gel I don't need. I'm already up to 52 salvage data. Started with 0. So I think I will see what the distant planet here is, and see what the ship and multi-tool are. If I like them, then I'll toss down a base and come back. Chances are, I think I have the Sentinel I want, the Interceptor I want, rather. Yeah, we got a bubbling planet. Alright, so it's gonna be a radioactive. Take a run down here for a little bit. I'm gonna have to, of course, farm up radiant shards and get a mirror or 2 while I'm here. I only got, what, like 6 left, I think, now? Yeah, it'd be nice to get another one of those. Yeah, because a lot of times I try to replace what I use when it comes to those, because they can be a pain. Been times where I've had to run around for, you know, an hour and a half, whatever, just killing the resonators to get one of those things. Something over here. Just a beacon. I will land right here though. having that launch recharger helps out a lot in this mode. Especially if you're roaming around for a little bit, it really makes a huge difference. This. Yeah, I gotta watch out for those radioactive storms here too. Alright, a ship module. I'm starting to think that maybe I need to install other like weapons in my multi-tool for other mods to drop. Because they're just not dropping. Okay, we got a 19%. 26, 24, 30. That 19 isn't horrible. I'm gonna hold, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. I'll just stick it back in my storage container because I got a bunch of ship mods in there already. So I don't know if that one's gonna be higher or lower than ones I already have. Use up some of that. Yeah, I don't like these little tiny stacks like that. They anger me. Do that. Pull that out. Put that to.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright. Take a peek around, see if there's anything, any of those resonators nearby. We have Gravitino Ball. Alright, got a resonator way over there.
Radiation protection falling.
A lot of times I like to see what they have. I need to kill one of these anyway, but... Alright, it's got a mirror. I'll just make a little bit of distance. I'm still not sure how this thing is going to work against the spider creatures. So... I'd rather not fight one in this type of environment anyway. Alright, we got our mirror. I don't really want to mess around. Just take it and run off. Yeah, this type of environment is just kind of a pain. There's a lot of things I can bump into and get caught up on. Let's see, data over here, so I'll grab that. I need, what, 3 shards? That's way over there. Oh, we got debris. Oh, that's what they call that. Alright. Might as well just get my shards and stuff right here. I don't have to mess around with it later on.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, got one right here too. Alright. Now I could fly around and try to find a camp, but I got maps, so I'll pop a map.
Navigational data received. received.
Alright, so let's head over there. Same time, continue to kind of scan around. It's only a minute away, so a couple of shelters here, so pop in there real quick. At first I thought it was a drop pod. I think my drop pod days might be done. I'm pretty sure 60 and 120 are the maximum now, so.
Radiation protection falling.
This one. The one thing it is nice having the extra tech slots. The problem is, a lot of times when you come in here, especially if you did something down here, it remembers. So you can never see your top, your top slots. Like if you're wondering, how your hazard's doing, sometimes it's down here somewhere. When you load in. That's the only thing I don't like about it. At least they added this in, which makes it nice and easy to see everything. That and with your cargo. It makes moving things around really nice. It's a really good quality of life change they did. Check this side. Might be a cube. No go. Alright, do a quick sweep of the area. We buried cash there, so I'll grab that. Looks like there's a few things here. Grab this. I think that's her radiation. Oh, life support. See, like I just had to scan up to see what my life support looked like. I'll just use up all of that. And I think I will check a couple resonators while I'm here, too. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff here. Where's my ship? Okay. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so I wonder if that's the same shelter I was just at. Head over there. Yeah, I'd like to try to get back my my map if I can. Alright. And while that's recharging, I'll get my next thing in target. My next target mark, rather. Okay, I'll get that on the way back. I want to go see what that resonator is first. I'm not going to bother checking him. I'm just going to shoot him. Alright, there's my locator back. Oh, there's another one over there. Yeah. Actually, I got enough mirrors, so I think I'm just gonna head back to my ship now, but hit a couple things along the way. Thought I saw one by itself. Alright. Yeah. It's a good little jump. I didn't see this jump on my way over. So, sure I got enough jetpack. Alright, continue on my way to that camp. At least I have all my stuff, stuff I need for the ship, and I got another locator. Yeah, I always like to try to replace those, because I hate looking for, hunting for them. Oh, this got gamma root on it. Yeah, I am gonna swing in here and just grab this gamma. I'm gonna need a lot of gamma. I need like 4,000 of it, so I'm not gonna grab a ton of this stuff, but I do want to grab it when I see it. But at the same time, I don't want to overload my backpack with a bunch of plants. And the gamma actually adds up kind of slowly too. You only get like 30 for one of the larger plants, so. Plus up in the air gives me a beacon that I can use. Alright. Try to get some scans in too. Oh, you got a storm. See, those storms, they don't notice them until they're on you. I probably should have grabbed some of those radiant shards. I wish I could just harvest them from my ship. I can always burn them off for nanites too. Alright, gotta remember there's gamma weed right behind me. How far away actually? Yeah, actually, let me land here. That's a good patch of that. Alright, so yeah, I only got 159 gamma out of that haul. Why is my terrain manipulator always equipped? Wish there was a way to pair your multi-tool weapon, you know, on controller. I can stop accidentally having it out when I go to run around. It's like whenever I go to boost, I end up switching my weapon. Alright. I think that's all of them. Anything to scan? Alright, and ships over here. And did see a resonator over here. So I will over him. They die a lot faster now. Oh, another echolocator. Not bad. Give them a few seconds to calm down. Alright. And actually run over. How far away is this? Not bad. Run over and grab this. I think there might be a few damaged machineries here. Another shield. You know, I want to get to that camp. Just realized I'm gonna be jumping off in like a, I don't know, half hour or so. Alright, get over to that camp. Yeah, at least I got another locator, so that makes up for the stop. What I will do before I forget, what I do want to do is put down a just a white beacon so that I can get back here easily and make a save. And we're gonna have a rifle. So let's go see what's in here. Yeah, like at the same time, I want to be wary, you know that there's a storm that could pop up any second. So we've got 14, 4, and 10. You know, like one of those little radioactive storms could roll through, and I wouldn't know while I'm in my menu. So, well, I would know, but it would take. I'd have to go through all these prompts in order to get out of my menu. And at the same time, I'd be taking damage. So, do you want to watch out for that? There is something in the opposite direction of that ship. There's a flat spot over here somewhere. That looked like it had a drop pod in it, but I'm not. Maybe I just saw things. Or it may have been a shelter. I think it was probably just a shelter. Can't see it from here though. Alright, let's see what this is first off. I've got a B class. Don't really need it for anything. The supercharged slots are pretty far apart compared to what I have. Yeah, mine are kind of far apart too. One there, one there. Actually, these ones are pretty good. So, don't need that, but always want to grab this stuff. Yeah, there's one of those storms now. Alright, suspicious packet, but it's goods, which is what I don't really want. Storage log. Multi-tool log. Exosuit. Wow. It's the first time I've had that happen. one of each. Too bad this one's for goods, though. So that one's just kind of garbage. Ooh. Wow, some dihydrogen, thank you. Get rid of that. Alright. Get out of here before I end up hurting myself. Alright, we'll head over towards that ship and see what that is. Good distance away, so we'll just pulse over to it. It could be a really nice interceptor. Then I'll have to come back here and hunt for him. One. Sometimes I can't tell by the color when you fly in. But a lot of times I'll just go right into camera view and go to daylight. Alright. Yeah. Nothing too special. Not bad looking, but nothing special. It's going to be an A class, so looks like I'm going to have to get it. And I want to make sure I talk to this guy. Yeah, quad servos, I'll take those. Alright. And take a quick peek, see if there's anything around here.
Radiation protection falling.
A buried cache, so I'll run over and grab that. I think that's all I'm gonna bother with here. That's another one of those. They really want you to run derelict freighters in this mode. I think I've got the boat. I don't know. I've got at least a stack of those freaking things now. Alright, let's jump in here. And go that. At least the monolith is close. I thought for sure the monolith was going to also be like 8 minutes in the other direction. You know, the game likes to mess with you like that. Typically I should be kind of scanning things when as I head there, but I don't have much time tonight, so I'm just trying to get in as much stuff as I can. Alright, and grab my words. Yeah, this is a great way to get words, though. Just hit up a bunch of monoliths. If this interceptor has some good good supercharged slots, I might use this instead of the one I already, well, the 3 I already have, so that's why I'm holding on to them, because I'm unsure what the supercharged slots are going to be, so instead of, you know, upgrading to an S class, you know, using up all those nanites, and then I can find a ship that has a better layout. You know, oh, there's a drop pod. You know, I don't want to just waste a bunch of nanites when I can find a better ship right around the corner, you know. Okay, no slots available. That'll be my last exosuit slot. All done with drop pods now. Yeah, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. I expected to be doing this for a few more days. You know, unlock like 5 a day or whatever. Good. So that is done. I think I will check that resonator. It's not too far away. In like a dusty environment though. It's so dusty down there. Oh, just a mirror. Alright. Alright, head back to that ship and see what it is. Why don't I see a marker for it? Okay, yeah, I got the brain. Okay, so one thing you can do is go in here and click on that. Now the marker should show up. I've had that happen before, so some reason it becomes unselected. I think it's because I marked that inverted mirror or something. What is that? Yeah, swing in here along the way. Maybe this will send me somewhere. Grab up this stuff. Oh, I saw it. There it is. Alright, thermal protection, but I don't need. I wish I could sell those things instead of just breaking them down for wire emblems. Actually, I gotta jump out here for a quick moment. I will be right back. Alright, now let's continue on. Alright, that ship is still way over there. Anything here? The building over there. See if I can see what that is real quick.
Radiation protection falling.
I think it's probably just going to be a beacon. I don't see a rooftop or anything. Alright, yeah, nothing close by, so we'll run in here, see what we got. Observatory. Might probably send me over to Grass Raider. I'm gonna have what that one. radio signal. I'm just going to ignore it. I don't plan on spending much time here, so... And I'm not going to bother with boxes. Alright. Get over to that ship. I'm hoping it just has a decent supercharged layout. Otherwise, I'm just going to probably turn around and scrap it, so...
Technology prepared.
I got two there, so one of these is going to be supercharged. So it's actually not too bad. I'll just hold on to it for now. I can always come back. That's why I leave those beacons. I leave a white beacon at the camp. That way I can always come back for it. You know, to hunt more of them. See what that building is real quick. Oh, it's one of these. I will land here. Still trying to get my nanites up. Be nice to hit 77,000 before the end. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. I mean, I could always just burn off some salvage data too. It's kind of a pricey way to do it though. Still some stuff I need to unlock in the anomaly, so... Yeah, no cubes. Take a quick peek around. See one over there. Something over here too.
Radiation protection falling.
Another building over there. See, there's a building and a salvage data right next to each other. Oh, got curious deposit too. Head towards that building. That's most likely an actual building with a damaged machinery. That's my gamble anyway. There should be some curious deposits here too. I want to see how big of a batch that is. Oh, we got a crashed ship. We got a crashed Explorer. Did not expect that. But what is it? The B class, and it's asymmetrical. Let's take it. Make sure I fix it too. Gonna make a seal. Alright. Now am I gonna be able to see my ship from here now? I know it's in that direction, so And it's going to be right at that comm tower. See, that's why I try to land at like landmarks in case I do find a ship or something like that. I do want to see what this curious deposit is, though. I didn't see it on the way, so... Oh, it's not much. Small batch. They're all gonna friggin' roll down the hill on me. Alright, so quite a bit of that out of it. A lot more than I thought. Alright, head for that comm tower. Actually hit this thing too. Not gonna bother with the barrels. My inventory's already kind of stacked right now. Let's do a little maintenance here. Put that in there. Oh, didn't take long for this stuff to start piling up. Got another running. Let's see what this is. 18%, that's still kind of low. It sucks because this could be useful. Instead I'm gonna have to just install it and break it down. Actually, I can hold on to it. If I run into an extreme winter planet that I want to build on, it might be useful. Alright, grab this glass out of here. Yeah, I'd like to just kind of passively create glass. Alright. I think I'm gonna be pretty much done here. How far away is that space station? You know, I'm just going to warp out to the next system. And right towards that. This should be hit my, alright. I should run out of room here any second. And not too many planets here, but take a swing in, see what it looks like. I'm gonna have to be hopping off soon, so. Yeah, it's a shame about that that Explorer. It's probably a little bit better than this one, but it's asymmetrical, and that's like a big no-no. For me, anyway. I hate how they look. All frozen here? Yeah, it's not even worth like landing at the glitch planets because there's no animal to get, no nanites. I will swing in here and get rid of that Explorer I just picked up. I'll get a little bit of money for that. I'm not even gonna bother fixing it up or anything because I've got money now, so I'm not worried about it. But See if there's anything in it that I can break down. That's junk. Yeah, looks like that's it. So, get this here for now. Alright. Go scrap that. Oh yeah, there's no, you can't do ship fabrication in this mode either. That kind of stinks. And you can get those parts, but you can never really use them. Actually, I bet if you, I wonder if you can bring them across over in into an expedition. I wonder if you can fabricate them over there. I'll have to try that out. Right now, I can't interact with that. I didn't know if this would give me a free exosuit expansion thing. I was wondering about that. My ship though. Hold on to that. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe I would get a free exosuit expansion unit that I could turn around and sell by talking to that, but that doesn't seem to happen. It'd be nice if it did. Give you a little more money. Right. Do you want to interact with that? Yeah, is there any oddball stuff? Kind of that sodium that I can put in there. A little bit of chromatic metal that I can put in there. And actually swap my ship now. Sometimes it's hard to see what ship you're trying to summon. Over there. Take a quick peek back here. Oh, another one. I don't remember seeing two remembrance stations in the same space station before. Alright. Sell off all the junk it just gave me, too. You know, I don't need that anymore. I got enough of those. You know, I can get rid of those servos. I know I have a stack of those now. Alright, so that opened up a little bit of room. Alright. Let's head on out here. I think I'm gonna call in the anomaly and spend the salvage data, then head back. Actually, let's do one more jump. I need to put down a base computer somewhere. That system wasn't very good, so. out this one. Yeah, that's one thing I want to try to remember, to drop a base computer in the last system, so otherwise I'm gonna have to, you know, kind of backtrack through my discovery list and base computers. Alright. Let's see. Load into that system faster than I planned. Got a lush, but it's aggressive. The frost. That looks like a frost. Of course it's gonna hide. That might be hot. No, radioactive. That's gonna be toxic probably too. No. Not the one I need. I need the other hot, the one with the selenium on it. Alright, to the station, I'll do one more jump. Yeah, the second I saw that aggressive sentinels, I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that. And I wish it would stop parking me so far away from the platform, too. Why doesn't it put you on one of these back ones? I want to make sure to loot this stuff. Get that. At least I'm doing pretty good on storage augmentations. Actually seem to be getting quite a few of them. Night machine. And none back here either. So I'll check the other side. Yeah, loaded into the system a lot faster than I thought. I thought maybe it would be a good system. Nothing here. A lot of crates, but it's all stuff I don't really need. See if I can rename this. Alright, I hit my 77,000 nanites, so... do one more jump, then I'm gonna toss down that computer. How's my hyperdrive looking? 44%. I'm gonna have to refill that shortly. A lot of friggin' purple systems here. Wow. Alright, check this one out. What do we have? Nope. That's possible. It's got cobalt. Aggressive. What is this thing? Gamma. Alright. It's kind of a bad system too, but oh, do I have a... Yeah, let me install this. Let's take a rundown of this. It's aggressive, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just come down here and scan for a trade post and drop a base there. Sometimes aggressive sentinel planets aren't that bad. So, do is land over here. Okay, I'm just gonna drop a base computer anyway. And we got lightning. Down a base computer. Over here would probably be my best bet. Alright, good. It's a bioluminescent planet too. Alright. Yeah, I try to put my computer way down towards the edge like this because my ship should land right behind it, or you know, right to the side of it. So hopefully it'll make taking off easier. I'll just rename this last system. Alright. I'll head up to the actually, yeah, go to the straight to the space station. I was gonna spend some salvage data, but I gotta be jumping off. I'll get in here, and actually I'm gonna teleport over. I'll do a thing of liquid explosive, then I'll head back to my base. I think I still have, I think I have enough room to make that. I should, so. Got all that curious deposits in my bag back now. This stuff. Yeah, now I'm gonna keep getting those exosuit expansions. Now that I don't need them. There's that. Alright, and we'll grab some of these. Yeah, I want to try to remember to do liquid explosive every day, just so I'm just trying to build up a bunch of money now. Especially if I'm gonna have to start buying ship slots, because those get expensive really quick. I think there's a cap on it, but I'm not totally sure. I've always used storage augmentations for them. I'll do what I normally do, run down here and grab the stuff here. Then make up the why can't I click on the right thing? Here, just go down here. I just went right past it. Alright. So, crafting. 16 of those. Oh, I made too many. Alright. Yeah, I hate it because you craft them here, but then they pop up here. It bugs me. Grab 4 more biodomes. Be cutting it a little close. Let me see how many acids I can make. 5. So I should be able to make 5 of these. Alright. Yeah, you can always kind of do it in little steps too if you're a little unsure of how much space you have. Alright. So you can actually make more than I planned. Alright. So I should have 16 of those in here somewhere. 3, 6, 9, 11, 14. I think I'm gonna end up with too many. Yeah, I should have done it the other way. In here.
Product constructed.
Oh, I should be able to still make one more. Alright. Yeah, because I got that one extra that screwed me up. I'll just toss that in here. I'm getting a pretty good supply of that now. And grab this. Yeah, eventually I just have to go do a big sell-off of this stuff. I might do is like a large nanite or a big nifnet farm somewhere too. Maybe right on my home planet, just you know, fly to the other side of the planet somewhere and just make a big nifnet farm. Alright, so run over to here. What I might do is try to get some of those Gyrus. Actually, I think I have Gyrus deposits in my storage container to burn off still. I might just stick it all in there for now and hopefully jump on tomorrow for a little bit and try to burn off some nanites. I'm starting to get up there. I know I hit 77,000. So if I can get like around, you know, like 90,000 tomorrow maybe. Hopefully get that ship upgraded this week. Oh yeah, I still got all those freaking things in here too. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick all this right in the container for now. Figure out what I want to do with all those upgrade modules. Now we got an extra one of those. Oh, yeah, kind of clean out a little bit of this stuff first before I head out. Okay, dirty bronze. Lemming. Alright, so I get a full stack of that, so I can start selling those now. That over. That extra gel I'm just gonna sell. And all these upgrade modules. Yeah, I already had 4 of them in here. Multi-tool I'm getting way too many of now. So eventually I'll start selling those. Yeah, I got all these wiring looms now too. God. Yeah, I was saying I got all these these shield upgrades. I have to actually go through them and kind of pick and choose what I want to do with them. Okay, that is pulse engine. C-class hyperdrive isn't going to be any good either. Alright, so go to my ship. I'm going to store this again. Move that over. Move that over. I think I have too much hair rocks. Oh no, I got 8. Alright. So that's for the exocraft. Let's just install that and break it down. Put that in my storage. Put that in storage. Alright. Drag all this stuff down here. Oh, put that in storage. I'm getting quite a few of those storage augmentations also. Wow, I got more salvage data than I thought. Yeah, I started with none, so I got quite a bit done tonight. We're only being on for like 2 hours, so put those plants away. See, this is what I typically do like right after I end the stream. Just kind of get all my stuff kind of situated again. That way it doesn't look like a complete dumpster fire when I start the stream. Okay, that's all that stuff. And gold is in this. Yep. Oh, I already had a good amount of cadmium in here. You know what? Sometimes you need this stuff to repair stuff. So you hate to get rid of it. Oh, I'm not going to need those. Actually, I'll leave the nanotubes. Actually, I'll just hold on to both of those for now. I don't need to do drop pods anymore, so... I don't have an oh, I do have an exocraft here. Let's see what this is. Okay, whatever. It'll work. And I should hold on to that S-class upgrade. Yeah, if I find a winter planet that I want to build on, that could actually be useful. The same thing with the underwater. That's why I don't plan on doing any underwater stuff, but just in case I change my mind. Alright. Got a couple things to sell off. that. No, I'd like to keep a few of these on me, but I don't need 8 of them. I'll get rid of 6. Lemon. For some reason I have 3 extra dihydrogen, so they can have that. Alright. I think that should set me up pretty good. Yeah, let me get rid of it. So at least I managed to get a new interceptor and actually gain an echo locator, because I got lucky on that planet. Got 2 of them. Alright, now that this is done too, I tend to keep this stuff down here. Same thing with my ammo. You know, just like oddball stuff like this that I don't really need access to. I'm not going to have to use my exocraft anymore, but I still want to hold on to stuff to craft one of the bays if I need it. And I try to keep a stack of microprocessors on me and a couple stacks of metal plating. Actually, let me grab some of that right now. I'll just grab 9. I don't like to have to craft this out of my reserves, so put that down here. And I do like to have some of these jellies as well. I like to have a stack of them. I'll run up there and grab that. Yeah, I'm always making those little save points. Or, you know, sometimes you need them for a crash ship. So, bring that over here. Yeah, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll buy whatever's in the trade terminal, because I don't bother crafting it. And if I'm ever in a situation where I do need dihydrogen, I'll just put it in a refiner, get a bunch of dihydrogen that way. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. I appreciate everybody swinging in, and I will see you next time. Alright, thanks, and take care.